So me and my friends were having a conversation, and I think it's good to bring this up. Someone made a post, and they talked about people talking about sin, but they asked a question, but do you talk about gluttony? And often when I hear people talk about gluttony, it's almost used like a trump card as a means of a tit for tat. You're talking about sin, but are you talking about gluttony? And then it's almost implied that most or all plus size people are gluttonous. But gluttony is about greed. If we recall in the scriptures, the Pharisee called Jesus gluttonous. And I would put some money on it that Jesus was not plus size. So we knew that gluttony was not necessarily about overeating, but it was just about overconsumption of anything. And I say this for all the plus size saints out there, because some people are dealing with health issues. Some people just have metabolism, and then there are some that are overeating, but not every plus size person is gluttonous. I happen to be plus size, but I live a life of fasting and prayer. With that being said, the Bible says, judge ye with a righteous judgment. So we can't just assume that every plus size person is gluttonous, y'all. Like we can't assume every single woman is not wife material or every single man is gay. That's not what it is. We have to discern by the Spirit of God. And if God don't tell you nothing, then be quiet. We talk so much and we have so much opinion about things, and we don't wait for the Spirit of God to reveal. So before we go around thinking that every plus size person is gluttonous, let us first be silent, pray to God, and ask God, what is this? And if God desires, he will reveal. And if he does not, he will not. But let's not assume that every plus size saint is gluttonous, people of God. We can't assume that. Just like I can't assume that every person or every woman who has a bald head has cut off their glory. Maybe they're suffering from alopecia. And so I say this, church, judge ye with the righteous judgment and stop using gluttony as a trump card. It is not. Pray for your brother or sister if they suffer. If you got all the power, cast out the demon. And I say that out of love. Be blessed.